The number of people missing in deadly floods in Texas has risen dramatically.
The death toll stands at 109 and the state's governor says at least another 161 are still missing. Straight to our North America correspondent Carrington Clark. Carrington, these numbers are just staggering. This is an unfolding situation, just so tragic.
Yeah, sadly, the scale of this tragedy is just revealing itself by our devastating hour. And what we're seeing now is that this drastic increase in the missing number in Kerr County. This is the most affected county on the banks of which takes in part of the Guadalupe River. At the moment, the death toll from Kerr County was 87 alone. 30 of those were children. And now the governor of Texas is saying 161 people, at least 161 people are missing. And this is a major increase in what we thought was the missing number. There had been talk of dozens, but 161 would be obviously a terrible toll. This is already shaping up as one of the worst natural disasters in recent US history. Obviously, people have been particularly touched by the deaths of so many children, particularly at Camp Mystic, which was a Christian summer camp for girls, where so many have tragically lost their lives. Part of the reason we have seen such a high death toll from this flash flood, it hit on the July 4th weekend. So many were camping in this area and it hit very early in the hours of July 4th on the Friday. And so there is obviously question marks about exactly why warnings weren't put out earlier and why so many people were in danger. We have the governor of the state of Texas, Greg Abbott, has taken questions from journalists. It did get quite confrontational at points. There are real questions being asked, particularly about the role of state officials, both in the sense of trying to warn about this impending tragedy, but also about how quickly they have responded to it. But Governor Abbott is saying that all those missing will be found.
Know this: we will not stop until every missing person is accounted for. Know this also: there very likely could be more added to that list.
Now, this has become a major political question as well. There have been questions raised about whether Donald Trump's cuts to the federal bureaucracy might have impacted the ability to project this potential tragedy. At the moment, there doesn't seem to be clear evidence that any cuts affected the warnings that came through, but there are other questions about whether or not a potential warning system wasn't put in place when it should have been because of cost. Donald Trump, the President of the United States, will be visiting later this week, and you can be sure in the days leading up to that, those questions will continue to be put to other politicians. But at the moment, it looks like this tragedy, the death toll, could well be double what the official statistics currently say.